Welcome, everybody. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. We've got one team here already in the playoffs in this matchup. How does that affect what they do?
I think they go ahead and continue to do what they've done all year long, play to win. Because if you start to back off too early, start to rest guys too early, you lose your momentum for the playoffs.
All right, we're ready. We hope you're ready. He's going to return it, looking for blockers, and that will set up good field position. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time, and they'll be led out by their seventh-year quarterback. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. The handoff, and he's going to take this one right up the gut. He'll get the first down before he stopped.
When you stack up first downs, you feel like you're in control of the game. In a sense, the offense is now opposing its will against the defense.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Takes a snap out of the gun. And now nobody is there. Nothing ahead of him but green grass. They try the corner route there, Charles, and it works to perfection.
Boy, that's hard on a defensive back because if you get any fake or move to the inside, you have to respect it, and then the receiver breaks back to the sideline.
And a definite running formation here. The offense in the full house set. Running play. Up the middle he goes, and the tackle is made. And how about this wide receiving core, Charles?
Well, I was in the hotel watching a little film, and you popped your head in and said, these receivers are pretty good from what I can tell. You're exactly right. Can't wait to see them do their thing out on the field.
And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2. And our starting lineups brought to you by Snickers. You're off your game when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Terrific play there, Brandon. Got him off balance, got him set up, and juked him and made a great move.
And on 1st down, shotgun formation. And it is complete. Hold up here, laundry down. Let's see what the penalty's for.
Personal foul. Offense.
And that one is going to set the offense back. And on 1st down. From the gun. Tries it over the middle, and he threw it short, falls incomplete. And let's look defensively at the starters. Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. And the give. And up the middle he goes with a football. And he crosses the 1st down marker before he stopped.
That's a good job there to move the chains. The more 1st downs you pick up, better shape you'll be in as an offense.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. 1st and goal from the 8. The snap from the gun. And it's batted away by the defense.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but They took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Second and goal to go now. And the big tight end shifting around. So the false start will back them up 5.
False start, offense. Still second down.
Second down now after the incompletion. And the defense coming out this time in the nickel. They'll try to run between the tackles. Down he goes.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
First down and goal. The offense knocking on the door. And the give back to the ground. Penalty marker is down here.
Holding. Offense.
And that penalty will wipe out a big gain by the offense. So now it's first and goal. And they will run it here on first down. Touchdown, Steelers!
In both locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter whether you start out offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that. Took it right downfield and scored.
And the PAT goes through the uprights. And we are teed up and ready to go. He's going to run this one out of the end zone. And he's going to be tackled down at the 16, so 4 yards inside the 20. All right, this is a guy that needs no introduction to the league. He has been around quite a while.
And it's good that they have him, because when he looks around his huddle, he may not have guys with the same experience he has. Maybe some of the youngsters, and his veteran leadership should help them along the way.
Getting set on first down. The give to the running back. Runs to the right. Able to dance around for some yards.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
High formation handoff. Taken down back behind the line. And a look now at the starting unit for the offense. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Here we go. 3-19.
Here's the give. Coverage there in a hurry, and down he goes immediately. And that linebacker group today could be very key.
As we were preparing for this game, you pointed out to me as we were watching film that the linebackers look like an elite unit. I agree with you totally. They move around, fly to the football, and take it away from offenses.
They'll try the ground game. And there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
They'll try to hand off. And there's a flag on the field.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
Back to the ground they go. Running left side. Not much daylight there. Whatever was there snuffed out quickly.
That's a fine job by the defense, limiting the offense and putting them in a tougher situation.
Second down and 9. They'll go on the ground. In search of running room on the left. And picks up some nice yardage.
Everyone's looking for the big runs, the explosive runs, the 20 to 30-yard plays. But anytime you're picking up good yardage and setting yourself up on down and distance, offenses love that too.
Offense just a yard away from the line they need to gain. Third down. And the give. A tackle there, but not before the first down is gained. And that carry will earn them the first down.
A little bit of leverage there. The low man won and at the point of attack for the offensive lineman, creating space for the runner.
So we're through one quarter play. Still 3 upon us when we get back. A break in the action. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back now, it's the NFL on EA Sports, and this crowd hasn't had a whole lot of offense to cheer for today. These two defenses have really showed up. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. And the offense here with a jumbo set in. Back to the ground they go. And then he's taken down for a loss.
Number 43 gets the ball. 1 yard loss on the play.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. Second down and 12. The give to the back. Moving left side.
Number 26 with the carry.
Brandon, it appears that this offense is just trying to get into a groove by establishing their running game. Small gains as they try to accumulate the yardage that they hope will pay off throughout the game.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They'll put it in the belly of the running back. And that carry was just carry number 1 here for the game.
No gain.
Gutsy call here. They're going for it on 4th. It's a handoff this time, and he's hit right away.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
And this seemingly endless drive continues. Back to the ground they go, and he's hit for a loss.
Gets the ball in. Loss of 3.
Second down following the run. Just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. And he is tackled Hardly anything there.
As this game continues, the offensive line has to do a better job of creating space for the running back.
Oh, long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Down he goes.
Number 26 on the carry. Gain of 2.
Offense came close to pay dirt, but they'll have to settle for 3 on the short field goal. And the kicker misses the field goal in a very dreaded way by hitting the upright.
Brandon, every now and then I think all kickers can be contortionists because the way their body language is after each and every kick. He thought he had that one, and it goes wide on it. The agony for the kicker.
And on first down,
Here we go. Watching that body.
they'll operate from the gun. Interception. He's wrangled down.
What a great play by the linebacker. Showed terrific athleticism going and picking off the pass.
And they go with a 2 tight end look. Handoff from the eye. Hold up here, Laundry down. Let's see what the penalty's for.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
First and goal, defense with their backs against the wall. Running play out of the eye. Gets some yards, not a whole lot there.
Gain of 3.
And here now it's second and goal, ball on the 7-yard line. The handoff to the back. He's got some yards.
Textbook defense. Nowhere to go for the runner. They get there. They make the tackle. Play over.
So an entertaining first half, and now we have hit the 2-minute warning. Third down and goal from the 6. Takes it out of the I formation. Able to dance around for some yards, and the defense is going to take a moment and talk it over with a timeout. All right, they're going for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
Here's the give. Penalty marker is down here.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
And here we go on 1st and goal. And they'll stick with a short run there for the touchdown. And that drive happened quickly, which is great because they scored the points, but then their defense has to come right back out on the field.
It is exciting, isn't it, for the offense to do that? The defense is saying, okay, that's cool, but let's not make it a habit. We need to get some rest sometime.
So they're going to go for 2. This time a handoff, so they cannot get into the end zone to add the extra pair of points. And here they're going to line up to onside it. Disaster averted there as the receiving team is able to recover the onside kick. And a great spot to start this drive from here. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. Picks up the 1st down. And there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
Catches the snap out of the gun. Ball is thrown incomplete. Great job by the defense. Quarterback threw it into man coverage, Charles. The results, not good.
Nice coverage downfield. Looked like the receiver broke open quickly, but the defender ate up the gap.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
From the shotgun. And he's able to bring it in.
People like to see sacks and big hits in the open field, but sometimes the bend and don't break philosophy works awfully well for a defense. They still have to find a way to score points. And as long as you're not giving those up, you're doing just fine.
Shotgun snap here. And he tosses it underneath. And it's complete. And the Steelers are in for the touchdown.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
The PAT is up, and the PAT is good. And everyone is lined up for the kickoff. And the kick return stopped at the 20, so essentially it works the same as a touchback. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. And it's a handoff. And there's a flag on the field.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
To the ground. To the left side. Coverage there in a hurry, and down he goes immediately.
Really poor clock management there by the runner. Less than 2 minutes to go in the first half. You've got a chance to get out of bounds. That's what you need to do. They're going to lose time after that play.
9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down. Up the middle. Not much daylight there. Whatever was there snuffed out quickly. And here the offense is going to burn a timeout. It's third down, 6 yards to go for the offense. Handoff. And now it is fourth down after that stop. And the defense is going to burn one of their timeouts here. Unable to convert on the third down run. And now they'll have to boom it away. Taken down just shy of the first down marker. So 1st and 10. The snap from the gun. This time over the middle, and it's complete.
Brandon, no way to tell specifics yet, but it definitely appears to be an upper body injury.
And on 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Intercepted.
Definitely a situation where he wishes he had that pass back, but a nice play by the defender to pick it off.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. High formation look this time. So a nice chunk of yardage there before he's taken down to the ground.
Brandon, that's a body blow type of a run. The type of run that if you keep getting them and accumulating them throughout the game, that'll really wear a defense down as we get to the fourth quarter.
Toss play. And he's hit right away. And the offensive side, they're going to stop the game with the timeout.
No gain on the play.
So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd. The handoff, up the gut he goes. And that tackle right there is going to bring up 4th down.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's 4th down. Offense still on the field. They're going for it. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. And he is tackled. Hardly anything there. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And as we ready for half number 2, let's take a look at the stats from half number 1. And the kicker is set. We're just about ready. And here we go with the start of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back here on EA Sports. Hard to believe, but 10 penalties here in this contest on the offense.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
Running play. And they're going to lose yardage here.
Loss of 7.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Some bigger bodies now. They're going with a jumbo set. And the give. Hold up here, laundry down. Let's see what the penalty's for. And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
They'll try the run. Muscling through the defender. Nice play defensively, and it nets a loss.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
And on first down, the give to the running back. Gets some yards, not a whole lot there.
With the carry on the play. 1 yard gain on the play.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. And an extra tight end on the field now. Here's the give. Running left side. He's got some yards.
The defense did a good job containing the run there and holding them to a short gain.
Third and 7. They'll try the ground game. Penalty marker is down here.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
And a nickel back on the field for the D. They'll try the handoff. Running up the middle. Down he goes.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second down following the run. So a nickel formation here for the defense. They'll go on the ground. And he'll try to find an opening on the right side of the defense. Good run there. That will get the offensive first down.
Terrific vision. Saw the cut, dove for the hole, and got the first down.
First and 10. And the give.
We're definitely not going to speculate, but he appears to be in a lot of pain. This could be a very serious injury. We certainly hope for the best.
Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. Able to dance around for some yards.
43 with the carry. Gain of 2.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. The give to the back. And he is brought down to the ground, and that brings us to 4th down.
Losses 2.
So the field goal team on for a very short try. And that kick is no good.
I think going into the game, the coach thought he had a certain distance dialed up for his kicker. He may have to drop that by a few yards now.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll put it in the belly of the running back. Just a shade inside the 35 to the 34 that time. And a good carry to move the chains.
Excellent job by the running back by dropping his shoulder and powering his way forward.
And some extra help in the defensive secondary here as they drop into the dime. They go with the draw. Decent amount of room here. He is able to break free, and he's off to the races.
Right here, you thought he might take it all the way, but the defense, even though they gave up a big play, stayed with it and finally ran him down. And that's a big, big play, because now you give your defense another chance to hold them.
Tosses left side, and he's able to haul it in. And down he goes, just shy, it looks, of that first down marker. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
Nice job on the ground there, and the sticks will move.
And he should be patting his offensive lineman on the back right now. They created a nice space for him to run through.
So it'll be first down here after the run. Offense lined up in the full house. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
Two tight ends set this time.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
It's a handoff this time. Not much daylight there. Whatever was there snuffed out quickly.
How about the defensive linemen? That's where good run defense begins, with the guys up front. When they hold the line, hold the point of attack, that allows everyone else to get there and make tackles.
Let's go. Blue landed.
They'll operate from the gun. Fires into the teeth of the D. And a good chunk of yardage is gained on the play. Good throw. Receiver does his job, and it's a first down for the offense.
Excellent execution all the way around. Plenty of time for the quarterback and the receiver to work their first down magic.
Green 39.
Snap comes back out of the shotgun formation. Touchdown, Steelers.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
The third quarter concluded. The final act, the fourth quarter, is coming up. Charles Davis and myself, Brandon Gaudin, will be back after this timeout. In the fourth quarter now, about to get underway as we welcome you back. It's the NFL on EA Sports. In the kickoff team, they all appear set. And there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Charles, I know it's hard when live bullets are flying, but you cannot keep your hand up around the face mask area.
It is absolutely inexcusable nowadays. We talk about target areas all the time. You have to aim lower so that your hand doesn't get involved in the face mask.
The handoff to the back. Taking the ball and moving to the left.
Big time points to the defense. They just swarmed, made the tackle. They get to go back to the huddle feeling awfully good about themselves.
10 yards still left on second down. Toss play. Coverage there in a hurry, and down he goes immediately.
That's a fine job by the defense, limiting the offense and putting them in a tougher situation.
Third down and 8. Here's the give, moving left side, and he's hit right away. So the offense stays on the field, and they're going to try to go for this thing on fourth down. Some bigger bodies here, a jumbo set for the offense. This time a handoff.
We all know better. We stay out of the speculation game, but it's pretty evident that that's an upper body injury.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Here we go. 3-19.
Takes a snap out of the gun. Right side throw, and he brings it in for the catch. And 9 yards before the stop.
For all you young defenders out there, when you're in zone defense, you have to know where your holes are and find a way to adjust when the offense tries to attack them.
2nd down and just 1.
Here we go. 2-9.
And it's a handoff. Going left and in search of some space. Third and 1. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues.
False start. Offense. Still 3rd down.
Third and 6.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Throws right side. He brings it in for the catch. And the Steelers are in for the touchdown.
That drive was quick and impressive. Almost like they had somewhere else they needed to be after the game.
And the extra point try is converted. Everyone getting lined up, and it looks like we are just about set to rock. And the run back is halted right around the 28 this time. And on 1st down, to the ground, running left side, gets some yards, not a whole lot there.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Face mask penalty, and Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face mask.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing away, and your hand gets into the wrong spot.
Handoff. And there's a flag on the field.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. The handoff. And they go the wrong way on this one. A negative play.
Loss is 2 on the play.
And the offense moving in the wrong direction here now as they face a 2nd and 12. He's got some yards.
35 with the carry. 3-yard gain on the play.
Still 9 yards to go on 3rd down. Running play, running right side, and a big tackle to bring us to 4th down. 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And they'll go with a 2 tight end look. And the give. And the defense holds strong. Offense cannot convert on 4th down. And a jumbo set here on the field. They'll try the run to the right side, evading the would-be tackler. This will result in a 13-yard gain. Offensive line gets good push, and they pick up the 1st down.
And the defenders couldn't hold the point of attack, and that created the space needed for the offense to pick up the 1st down.
And with that, we have arrived at the 2-minute warning. And a new set of downs here after picking up the 1st on the ground. The give to the running back. And stonewalled by the defense there. It's a loss.
It's not something you see on every play, but when a runner gets the opportunity to fire a stiff arm, meaning taking his hand and putting it out on a defender and then extending it to create space between him and the defender in order to gain additional yardage, it's an excellent play when used correctly.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty.
False start. Offense. Still 2nd down.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Here's the give. Moves left side. And able to pick up some good yardage.
At this stage, when you look at the clock, you realize if you take care of the football and keep the football, there's no way you can lose the game. Don't let your opponent have the ball back.
Offense in a little bit of a bind here. 9 yards to go on 3rd down. I formation. Right side run.
He got banged up there on that play, and he's headed off the field, but it doesn't look like it's going to be too serious. We expect him back in a few plays.
So they pick up the 1st down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. To the ground they go. And nobody left to beat. He's in the clear.
The word finish is used by each and every team. This is an opportunity now for this team to close out their opponent. Championship teams know how to close out games.
In the red zone this time. So some extra tonnage here on the jumbo set. Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
Offense. Still 1st down.
Getting set on 1st down. Offense in the I formation look. And now nobody is touchdown Steelers.
Well, for the offense, this is nothing but a whole lot of fun. They're high, wide, and handsome right now, scoring almost at will. But for the defense, this is where we start to border in the area of disrespect, and frustration creeps in. This game could start to get a little chippy.
And we are teed up and ready to go. Hold up here, laundry down. Let's see what the penalty's for.
Personal foul. Keeping. Receiving team. First down.
And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play. They'll try the ground game. Left side run. Penalty marker is down here.
We got a player down. We don't know what the injury is at this time, but we'll find out, and we'll get back to you about what it is.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
They'll try the handoff, and there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And a big face mask penalty here, 15 yards.
You never want to get your hands up in the face mask area because your fingers can get tangled up there, and that can hurt you as a player.
And an extra tight end on the field now. They'll go on the ground, and there's a flag on the field. And he is tackled, hardly anything there.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
And on first down, and the give, down he goes. Well, partner, I think in the very early going, we knew where this one was trending, and it stayed that way throughout the entire 4 quarters.
One team came off the bus ready to play. The other one didn't, and we saw that right from the first whistle.
Well, you always hate to lose, obviously, but a division loss stings just a touch more for many reasons.
That's because you have too much familiarity. It's almost like battling your brother or your neighborhood rival. You know them so well, and they get to lord it over you just a little bit longer.
And there's only a select amount of teams in the divisions. There's only 4, and so when you go back and forth so often, there is that familiarity. It just makes it hurt, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and when you're thinking long range and you're thinking playoffs, winning your division is the way to get to the playoffs.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.